The good news is, I don't think we have had any big meltdowns this past. I mean, we haven't had any Trump threatening to jail anyone. When you think about it, it's a big W coming out from this administration. From certain perspectives, right?
Is something going to come happen out of this Pete Hegseth deal? It
Where
feels like there's
he
momentum
the
building.
Franklin picture.
Oh well, that and the obvious crimes.
The obvious crimes. That's actually, I feel a little bit bad because I'm falling for the issue. The whole problem with the whole issue with the Pete Hexa thing is that like I'm obsessed with the meme, and I
Yeah,
should be obsessed with the crimes. But instead, I'm like,
the war
oh god,
crimes.
dude, why are you misusing Franklin when that's like probably the least of our worries? Yeah, Franklin's. I don't really, I don't really see the Supreme Court like giving a fuck. If I'm being honest, I could be wrong.
Right. I
Um,
mean, we have yet to see any accountability for anything ever, so it's hard to get excited for anything.
no,
But
it's
it feels like there's more pressure than usual, and in the wake of the shellacking from early November.
yeah. There's another election, and you have this straight up like this woman is kind of leftisty for me, and she's actually competitive. That's how bad the Republican in like a otherwise crimson red district. So it's actually like it's a little cooked how bad Republicans are doing.
What you know what city or town it is?
It's Tennessee something.
The part
I think it's in
I'm gonna look
Knoxville,
it up.
Tennessee.
I would assume there's some blue to work with if there's any chance.
Well, the thing is I don't know if you need blue nowadays. You just all you need is the red to stay home, and that's kind of where it's at right
Okay, so it's the middle of Tennessee.
now.
It's like a chunk, and it's on like doesn't have any Nashville in it, but it probably has some Nashville suburbs.
I thought it has
And then
Knoxville
Clark.
if my memory is
No,
correct.
Knoxville's further east.
Oh, okay.
Knoxville is on like the far east part of Tennessee. Nashville's right in the middle, and this district has left of Nashville,
Ooh,
and the next city would be Clarksville. So there's probably room to work with in the burbs.
in the burbs.
What do you know about the candidate?
It looks like the Republican, from what I can tell, and I could be wrong. It looks like the Republican is a standard Republican. Well, I shouldn't say standard Republican. But it's more Bush era, I guess. It doesn't mean that
Yeah.
his knees won't fall for Donald Trump because they all do, but he seems to
Hmm.
be relatively better from what I can tell.
Hmm.
And it looks like the Democrat is a bit to the left of where the
Hmm.
Democrat Party generally likes to stand at. Um, but she won the primary. It was a competitive three-way primary, and she took it.
Hmm.
Good on her.
Yeah, there's an Emerson poll that shows basically a coin flip.
I
I'm
mean, that's
looking at it
really
right now.
these days, like coin flip means Democrat
Yeah.
takes it. Democrats have just been overperforming like crazy. It's actually kind of nutty. Do you know anything about these candidates, or you also just sort of
I'm looking it up right now.
okay? Research team,
Uh,
Project Liberal Crack research team, going at it.
yeah, Afton Ben. Okay. Oh, my favorite tech bro investor David Sachs was in the New York Times today
Oh,
for not divesting at all. This is the
he
all-in
was
podcast,
right.
guys,
Yeah,
that I was ranting about before.
because he was telling you like it's on the fritz, and it's now he's just like right. Am I misunderstanding, misremembering?
He has like over 400 investments that he did not divest from, as previously claimed, from it's like AI related companies.
Oh, so he's just kind of, oh, so he gave bad advice or false advice. He's a bullshitter. Okay, classic.
Mhm.
I only know Jeffrey's hat,
All right, so
but
Afton Ben, a Democrat. Let's see. She has the. Let's see. Trump won the district last year by 22 points. She was a Tennessee General Assembly woman previously for House District 51. And was a organizer for the Tennessee Justice Center, a nonprofit legal firm based in Nashville that represents low-income families by shaping public policy, and a former organizer for Indivisible. Okay. So yeah, I think a little more progressive, but than standard issue, but sure.
I mean, she'll probably yeah. I think she's running for House seat, so I think I wonder. I wonder if this means that she's going to lose next time she wins. I mean, Republicans are
Mhm.
terrible, just like dreadful midterms party right now. They can't. They have no like Elise Stefanik. They wouldn't let her. They wouldn't let her be. I think it was ambassador to Israel or ambassador to the
Yeah,
UN.
the
Um,
UN.
the UN because they were like, we can't protect your R plus 20 district, which is like, okay, it's a little bananas, but well, welcome to today's Republican Party. R plus 22 districts are apparently competitive somehow. It's a very strange thing to say out loud, but it is the situation.
So Hegseth is throwing like this admiral under the bus. It looks like for the
Wait,
whole
what? I thought
situation.
he.
He's like,
I thought he endorsed the situation. What
I'm
could
trying to read.
possibly arrest him for? Being too based in his perspective? Like, I mean, this is what I thought. This was what Hegseth wanted.
The due process just blow people up. Could be a fisherman. Could be a terrorist. Could be a boat of sex trafficking with victims on it. Like,
Do they? It's got to be a way to go out. Jesus. Are they giving any like explanation of who these people are? Or are they just like, bro, trust me? Like, I know they say they're criminals, but like, do they even try to present evidence, or is it just a bro, trust me situation?
I think it's just bro. Trust me.
That's not what you want
I'm
to
reading
hear.
his Twitter feed right now, trying to
He's probably doing that.
see.
Like, it is a real thing where like you can say like it's one of those arguments where you say like I can't reveal my sources because then it'll be compromised. So you just gotta trust me now, bro. And it's kind of cooked in that regard. Oh, a lot of grenades. Well,
It's so crazy that we're just normalized to the stupid memes
yeah, like I said,
like this.
I like more. I'm more like mentally focused on the memes than I am on the legit crime.
Mhm.
Which is not good. It's not how you wanna operate. Don't take after me, kids. Dude, how do I get Kick to stop sending all these view bots at view bot dudes at me? Like, do you want more viewers? Like, not really. Not like I want them to be real people. If I want to just talk to bots all day, I'll go on X. And I do actually.
Is it? You could just tell because of the text
I mean,
that they
it's
send.
just
Or
like it pops in like the first like few seconds I go live, and it just is an advertisement. Yeah, it's just clear.
also, Chrissy Nome was in the news today. Um, like basically she admitted to like overruling the judges about the El Salvador situation, where like the Supreme like she just completely disregarded the judge's orders, which kind of like is that's admitting to a crime.
She knows she's gonna get that pardon energy.
Yeah, we had to. I think
You have to
I
lose
buy
her
into the
10.
logic.
I
I
advise
kind of
you.
buy into the logic that like the bad faith actors on the right complaining about Biden's DOJ, even though they did nothing, if they're just going to act like babies, then maybe we should go after some of these people. That's how they're going to be regardless.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I mean, it's like dealing with like kids that you don't discipline. You're gonna keep doing it. You know, trying to blow up this like trip mine.
Yeah, I think I did it. Threw a threw my own bomb. What? I threw my own bomb there, dude. Oh fuck! There's a sentry. Nope, I'm dead. Well, didn't go down the ladder properly.
Did you catch yourself on the ladder? Yeah.
No, I died. It says user fatality at the bottom there. All
Oh.
good. That's how I wanted to go out. That's just. It was a death war.
Oh, I'm okay.
I'm
I
kidding.
see.
But, like, I mean, I'm not kidding, but.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you watch any football this weekend?
I don't really watch football. Anything good?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
There's a few nades here.
Or do you have a favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Favorite Thanksgiving? I do have a funny Thanksgiving story for you. I have.
Mhm.
Okay, so. So my son. Oh man. So my son loves Thomas the Tank Engine. He's 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his favorite show, and his favorite character is Thomas the Tank Engine's favorite, his best friend. His best friend, if you don't know, his name is Percy. And so we bought him a Percy toy, and he loves this Percy toy so much. And he's showing it to everyone at Thanksgiving. Maybe you can already tell where this is going. But he doesn't know how to say Percy. So he goes up to everybody and he says, I love pussy. I love pussy. I love pussy. I love pussy. And we keep, like, I have to basically spend half the night following him around, telling all the guests, he's trying to say Percy. Right? But, like, you know, but he can't say it right.
Oh gosh. That's hilarious.
But yeah, he just fucks up on, oh, it's one of those things. So yeah, he just says, like, just talks about his love for pussy the whole night, and it was pretty funny, to be honest with you. Although you have to deal with, so I have to deal with the whole, like, you know, he is your son after all comments the whole way through. But like, whatever. It's fine, I guess. But yeah, that was my Thanksgiving basically. I had another moment at Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, I was having lunch with like some of my wife's friends, and they don't necessarily like. So something like about me, I have like very dry humor, and it gets me into trouble sometimes because if you know I'm being sarcastic, like then it's okay. But if you don't know it, people look at me like I'm like insane. And so what happened was, they were telling me the story about how like their friend was they have a friend, and their friend married this woman pre-pandemic, and they agreed to have children together, and things were like, you know, perfect storybook couple, whatever. And then after the pandemic, or during the pandemic, I guess I should say, he kind of lost his marbles, and he just like he doesn't want to have kids now. He doesn't want to like he's got mood swings and changes, and he's just like in a bitter mood all the time, and it's just not good.
They go through like a rabbit hole.
I don't know, but like he is just like he's going through something, and so and so he goes through a something that fall right, and he ends up just kind of leaving her and disappearing for a period of time. And yeah, and he just like he does the thing where he like messages like, hey, just like I'm okay, I'm fine, but I don't want to be disturbed, I want to do my own thing. So, and you can't like report them missing or something, 'cause, like even though you're married, like he can disappear if he wants. It's his, he's allowed to do that. So he disappears, and eventually he turns up 6 months later, and he is like knocked up this Chinese woman. It's only relevant that she's Chinese. She comes back with this woman. She's Chinese. Knocks her up. It's only relevant because they are now moving to China.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like this whole thing. He's just back to collect some personals and all this other stuff, and you know. And I forget that I'm talking to like people who don't know me and don't know my humor. So I respond to this by going, "What a fucking legend!"
Oh
and
my god.
Everyone just like looks at me like I'm being serious, and
yeah.
It was not. That was a bit of a moment in history for me.
No.
Jesus Christ, I can't
So
even.
the White House put a bunch of these like North Korea like state TV type cranks into pre, uh the press pen at the Pentagon. Like the
I hate it. They're
Joy.
like, we are trying to to continue our glorious, revolutionary, once in a lifetime. Like, Jesus Christ, like it's so difficult to watch. Go ahead. What were you saying?
The Joey Manorino guy,
Oh my
who
God,
like a
dude,
year he
professional
got
shit
caught
dick
for
sucker.
impersonating a black woman.
Yeah, even if he didn't do that, he's just a professional Trump like cocksucker. He's
Yeah.
so. I don't know how people watch
Yes,
him.
they're all goobers, but that moment was particularly viral on Twitter
Yeah,
when he got caught trying to pretend to be a black lady.
yeah, I remember that.
But my God, he's such a scumbag.
No, he's actual trash. But anyway, what about him?
That was just I was
Besides
just bringing up that moment, Twitter moment. We got Laura Loomer in there, of course,
the loom.
and these two other people I've never heard of. Must be fringe crazy people.
She's Laura Loomer. I would like to declare her as my favorite crazy person of all, like the MAGA lunatics. Obviously, none of them are they're all unsalvageable. But Laura Loomer, part of me loves her. Like
It was entertaining.
it's just not even that, but she has bangers, and so I can respect it. Like she not like in a like not actual like respected in an
Yeah,
internal
yeah,
MAGA dispute. So I'll give you an example.
yeah, yeah.
So there was this thing where Marjorie, where she during the vice president campaign, and they're all these people are scum for the record, but Laura Loomer says if Vice President Harris wins the election, then she's going to set up a customer support center in the White House, and it's going to reek of curry all day, and all sorts of like just blatantly racist stuff, like
Okay, I
very
remember
television.
that. I remember that.
So then Marjorie Taylor Greene, like of all people, this was before her like new arc, but like even at this point when she's still like kind of crazy and very Trump loving, she says
Mhm.
something along the lines of like this is like viciously racist. Like, we cannot be about this. And Laura Loomer fires back with one of like, and so for those of you who don't know, um, Marjorie Taylor Greene had an affair with her husband, or against her husband, I should say,
Mhm.
and like married like I think like her campaign staff or whatever. Anyway,
Brian
she,
Glenn, that guy.
I guess, yeah. Anyway,
He's like a right wing news journalist, I think.
he was one. The Marjorie Taylor Greene's
He's the one that
husband
called
was
out
for
Linsky.
not wearing a suit. You were right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that bozo.
yeah.
Anyway, so where was I? So Marjorie Taylor Greene has an affair, and Laura Loomer says, you know, you're being or Marjorie Taylor. So Laura Loomer says something racist. Marjorie Taylor Greene says it's racist. You can't be about this. And Laura Loomer fires back and says, "How about you stop trying to police my speech and worry more about that Arby's in your pants?"
Oh my God. Yeah, I
And I
remember
was
that.
like, that is so like calling it an Arby's is so fucked up,
Yeah.
and in a way I like
Jesus.
can appreciate it. Honestly, like you all right
Yeah, that was like
now.
2 weeks ago, right?
No, this was during the campaign season. The
Okay.
Arby's comment was during the campaign
God,
trail.
time is a flat circle with all this
Basically,
craziness.
yeah, because it started with her saying don't vote for Harris. But anyway, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
time's just been like on hyperspeed since the pandemic. Just kept going and going. It hasn't stopped. Oh my god, I almost shot you, bro.
What would be the MAGA Mount Rushmore of insane Twitter accounts?
Oh my god.
I think Libs of TikTok is number one.
They're up there
That's
for
A1.
sure.
And then probably DC Drano.
DC Drano's
That's more.
garbage.
Oh, Cat Turd, of
Cat
course.
Turd is like, yeah. Gunther Eagleman is like
Yes,
also.
yes, yes. Oh my
I
God.
hate the like Elon reply guys, and I understand. The worst part is I understand why they're doing it because they like you get a lot of money by like catching Elon. Like if Elon replies to you, you get money. So like I understand why everyone's just like sucking
Hmm.
off Elon all day, but it's so just like
Hmm.
annoying to listen to and to watch the Elon reply. there was a moment where like Elon had talked about some like random as fuck like token, and it like shot up in like number. And so there's like a meme where people are
Mhm.
like, Elon, say biggest token, please. Like get my token up there. It was it's like a just a great moment.
Dude, yeah. I think that's a pretty solid. Those are the top four ones.
Cat dude. He's like a real you're dealing with a real political movement when your intellectual titan is named Cat Turd.
What are the odds that Gunther Eagleman is not American?
He passed the thing, right? He didn't.
Oh, did he? I didn't see.
I think he is. I think
Because I know
he's
Cat Turd is a real guy.
Gunther Eagleman. I think is also confirmed like real.
Uh,
Top 5 in MAGA,
uh,
like the MAGA All Star brain rot. There
yeah.
was this I can't remember his like full name, but it's like Paul Souza or something like that. I don't know if you've like.
Hmm.
Are you familiar with
I
him?
may have come across it. I'm sure.
It was just like this thing where he was like he made this post, and it went like. Basically, it was this. These it was a great. It was the response to it was great. So what happened was these inmates were going to a prom within the prison for their daughters or like a dance, and so it was
Hmm.
like a way to reunite you know those who are behind bars with like their family, and that obviously like decreases recidivism, it's rehabilitation, all that good stuff. And he's like, why are taxpayers funding it? And taxpayers weren't funding it because it was put on by a private church, and he got noted on that. But it was really he just wrote this, and like the top comment was this picture. There's like this. It's like Kermit putting his hand on this other character. I don't know if you've seen that
Hmm.
meme picture, but it was like the
Yeah.
text on it was like, "You are getting absolutely bodied in these comments, and you fucking deserve it." And I laughed really hard. He's not the worst. I don't remember what I saw something from him that was
Hmm.
redeemable. Keep in mind that my standards are comparing it to Catcherd, so redeemable is
Yeah,
very.
this is relative. Yeah.
This is all relative, but relative speaking, he's slightly better for some reason. I remember thinking. Oh
And
man.
then what? Okay, what about the worst podcasters?
Oh, worst podcasters. I haven't decided if Lex Friedman deserves that. He's like, he's like, he's tough to watch sometimes. Sometimes
He
he's
like pretends that he pretends he's not in the tank.
yes, he absolutely pretends he's not in the tank. He just talks about love all day, but then he's like really mean to woke people, which is like hilarious because it's like we gotta love each other, but fuck these wokies. He's also like an
I
emo.
mean, Pasobiec, Pizzagate Jack
Jack
is
Posobiec is
obvious.
like, turbo garbage for sure.
Yeah.
One of the least likable people.
Okay, so then in the podcaster Mount Rushmore, yeah, post Jack, Pizzagate Jack, Tim Pool,
Tim Pool.
and then would Patrick Bet David make the Mount Rushmore
I don't think Patrick McDavid would make that. Maybe. That's a tough one, but he
or
is
honorable mention maybe?
honorable mention. I would normally say he's tolerable because I like some of the guys on that podcast. They're all, I mean, again, relative. Some of those guys, one of the like the no
Mhm.
jumper guy is pretty good. Is okay. Sorry, again, relative. Um,
Oh, the Flagrant 2 guys.
I think no, not flagrant. There's this other guy. He has like tattoos on his neck. I can't remember his name. I saw him with Destiny. It was pretty. He's okay.
Hmm.
He's entertaining sometimes. Theo Vaughn is like.
Yeah,
Theo Vaughn is really just like.
I think I would put him on there on the Mount Rushmore because if the math equation is like influence like size,
Yeah.
like the like number of people he pulled to the right,
Yeah, him and Joe Rogan.
even if he's not as deep in it,
Joe Rogan
the end
deserves
result.
it, dude. Like, how many people has he killed with
Yeah,
the anti-vax movement? Joe Rogan has like
yeah,
single-handedly put this country back, like, and this planet back. If I'm
yes,
being honest, like, it's
yes.
actually kind of nuts when you think about how much worse we are as a planet because of Joe Rogan.
He gets the one spot, like A1A. And then I think then who would you give two? Would you give Tim Pool number two?
Tim Pool's up there.
or Theo Von.
I think Tim Pool is probably that. Theo Von's
Tim
my
Pool is
number
probably
three.
number 2.
I don't know. It's also the Young Turks, man. But they're not really a podcast. They're new. They're like an agency. They're just all
Mhm.
media. The Young Turks can be a bit tough.
Trying to think of some other contenders.
The Jimmy Dore Show,
Uh,
is that a podcast?
yeah, yeah. I think if it's a YouTube show, it counts because
Oh,
it's
you know
kind of
who's
effectively
actually
the
up
same.
there in like dog shit land? Actually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how we overlooked it. Dave Smith,
Oh yeah.
quote unquote
He.
comic Dave Smith. I'm told is a
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah.
I would be like, at least
If
Joe
we.
Rogan can be funny. Like,
Yeah, if we're doing like vile times number of people who listen, if we're doing that equation.
we actually put a meme out on him today where it's like comedians back then, and it's
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld going, "What's the deal with airline food?" And it's like comedians now.
Yeah.
It's Dave Smith. And it's World War II revisionism. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. We were talking about this last time. Like the shitty comedians, it's more profitable just to be a MAGA shit poster and pretend to be a comedian.
I mean, like, it's shocking how unfunny he is. Like, I actually, like, it's one of those, like, never give up on your dreams moment. Because if Dave Smith could be a comedian, like, you truly can do anything kind of moment. Like, I just, it's shocking how painfully unfunny. It's not just that, I'm not offended by the historical revision. I'm offended by his inability to be entertaining.
It's about time people start shitting on the Austin D tier comics,
Yes,
like as a group,
D-tier, absolutely.
because it's just like making fun of trans people
Yeah.
over and over and over again. That's literally all I do.
Even I think even Shane Gillis was talking about this, where he's like, "Freedom of speech
Right.
is back." Maybe a little bit too much, actually.
Yes. Yeah. No. Like this turn kind of happened like a month ago. I hope it gains more steam.
Yeah, the Elephant Graveyard videos. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yes. Exactly.
That guy's goated. Apparently, Joe Rogan
And he-
had his picture in his comedy club between George Carlin and Robin Williams, which is like hilarious. Like he's okay, actually. He's a comedian. He's like fine.
Uh-huh.
I don't dislike his comedy, but like not really up there, of course.
Mhm.
Ugh,
So what's going on here now?
I'm just shooting more people.
But like, was there like something you're trying to find?
I'm just trying to get
Or-
to the surface. I'm trying to leave this facility.
Oh, you're trying to get out of a get out of an elevator? Yeah.
Yeah. Head crabs. It's always like the little guys who like get up behind you and eat you.
Oh, who was it recently that compared immigrants to the flood from Halo? Holy shit!
I haven't played Halo, but I don't know. But I can only imagine.
Oh my god, dude, that you when you were talking about some Nazi shit, that is that.
That is shit. Jeez.
That I would comparing immigrants to the flood is Nazi shit. Yes.
Because they're just like
Forget who.
mindless enemies or something.
It's like insects that like are parasites. Like that's the. Yeah, which is like what Hitler would describe immigrants as,
That is,
like parasites. It is dehumanizing, obviously.
insane.
It was really gross. Like it even prompted like some people who worked on Halo to say something on Twitter like, "We do not associate with this like racist bullshit." Like,
That's unhinged shit.
yeah. And yeah, and if you want to talk about the Groiper theory, like, unfortunately, lots of deep Groipers are in gamer culture.
Yeah. Just another reason.
And like that's who the only people who would understand that reference. Like I played Halo a lot.
Ugh, it's grotesque.
So you weren't an Xbox guy ever?
I know. I had a friend who played Xbox. So I got a little bit of Xbox in, but I'm mostly PC. I like grew up on Warcraft.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Super Nintendo, best system.
Hmm. Of course.
Someone wrote, "Why do you
Well, okay. What was
love
your?
that?" Thanks, homeless fish. My self-esteem, dude. I'll return to my marriage and happy family. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was just bringing up the Halo thing. I forget who it was because there's too much shit to keep up with these days. But like, I think it had to do with like DHS, maybe one of their propaganda AI photos or something.
Yeah, another Franklin video, the Franklin photo. That was.
Yeah,
Do you have to make Franklin? You know, turn Franklin
yeah.
against me?
Well, looks like you're at the top.
Maybe to figure out what to do now. That was a head crab. I have to do something here, but that's not clear to me. Oh, there's these things. Probably. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do.
You gotta go back.
I gotta go down here.
It looks like you got a friend. Homeless fish.
Yeah. Is there a delay on the stream? I just like rocketed to you.
It's slightly.
Okay.
Slightly.
You know who actually we need to reassign our whatever it was called, our Mount Rushmore of terribleness. I don't know how Candace
Yeah.
Owens snuck by.
Who?
Candace Owens?
Oh, Candace Owens. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's on the podcaster. Mount Rushmore for sure.
They all are. Tucker is actually like Tucker is probably the worst actually. He's
Yeah.
number one. I don't know who he assigned number one, but he's number one actually.
Brogan, Tim Pool, Candace, and Tucker.
Hold on, I gotta ban some dude in our
Like,
chat. Someone in our chat made a wife's boyfriend remark. So now we gotta pop open. Let's block him here on Restream and get him later. It's faster. Well, block user on YouTube. Bye bye. I have to block this Restream. So yeah. Alright. Cool. Wife's boyfriend jokes in 2025. Come on, man. Did I tell you? So like.
Also, I think that's more of an issue.
I was telling this to a friend of mine. Mag has been using the R word a lot, and now it's just I'm gonna take that stance. Like before.
It's been.
Yeah.
It's been a problem. Like they just can't grasp this concept of like. On one end, there's wokeness, and then on one end, there's just being a shitty person, and like, there's a lot of middle ground to be had.
Definitely.
Can you hear me? I think I broke up a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Like, I was in college and frat, and there's maybe a little too much like N-word usage, and like I would get made fun of for not, for like calling people out for it, and it's like, dude, like I'm not being woke, you're just being an asshole. Like,
sometimes you can pull
like
it off if it's like in a joke or something. If you're just dropping it every second of the day, it's just kind of like even then.
Like well, I like played football in high school with obviously a lot of black kids, and like it's not even. You wouldn't do that if you had any black friends. Like it's just not.
Yeah, I agree. A friend of mine, we used to in college, we used to say like we don't want to make racist jokes. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have something called Racism Thursdays, and that way it's
Hmm.
not racist if it's on Racism Thursdays because like we are controlling it. But we realized why Racism Thursdays are bad ideas because every day becomes Racism Thursday, and then we
Yeah.
just have to stop it because like now it's getting out of control. Very valuable lesson.
Well, yeah. The problem with joking about something too often is it becomes too comfortable.
That's like literally. I think that's probably one of the big issues with how like real racists were able to get into like because back then you could make like could make a black joke and get away with it, and now it's like you got people who are just like legitimately racist getting in there and just being cancerous, man.
And these people are often the biggest snowflakes when it comes back at them for anything.
That is absolutely true. I was watching a clip with Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan, and he was just like, "Why don't?" He was saying the F slur, the bundle of sticks word,
Yes.
and he was like, "Why don't you say it? Just say it." And he's like trying to be an edgelord, and I was like, "God, I wish Piers would have the nuts to just say like, how about I make a joke about like, what if I said something really mean about Christians? What if I said like, Jesus looked like a stinky homeless man? Like, how would you respond to that? And he'd probably be like very offended if you were to make a
Right.
joke like that. It's like, come on, Tucker, come fucking on. Like, you gotta. He's low key the snowflake.
Yes. Yeah. That's what these people are. They're bully. Like they're self-conscious bullies.
I think even Dinesh D'Souza was calling. I think Dinesh D'Souza was calling what's his face was calling Tucker out and calling him a leftist because he was like sensitive or something. It's actually kind of funny to
Mhm.
watch.
I did see that Piers Morgan Tucker Carlson exchange. Um, Pierce is a weird character because
Piers is awful.
like sometimes I see him saying the right
Yeah,
uh, pushback. Okay, one second.
yep,
Yeah, but sometimes I like, see him saying the right pushback. Like he said, he's done good things on Ukraine discourse.
that's true. Piers, the thing about Piers is like he will defend some of the worst things that MAGA does, and it's kind of painful to watch. I was actually watching. He was on with I think it was Dean Withers and Destiny, where they were talking early
Mhm.
in Trump's administration about how Donald Trump was suing Ann Seltzer for a poll that he didn't like, and Piers defended it. He's like, "Well, it's time for payback," and it's like, "Payback for what, dude? For publishing a poll the president of the United States didn't like? Like, what kind of answer is that, Chief?" So like he can like
Dude, and his hounding of Destiny for
yeah.
not disavowing the Charlie Kirk stuff. And
Plus
because Trump wouldn't turn down the rhetoric and like that aged gracefully in Destiny's favor.
that absolutely aged gracefully in Destiny's favor. The most annoying part about that was I don't know if it's the most annoying part, but one of the like really annoying parts about that is they're like, Destiny, do you disavow? And I look again. I mentioned the last time we talked, that Destiny pulled me from the like alt right pipeline, and so I can say with a lot of like confidence right here that whoever shot Charlie didn't do it because of Destiny. Like they're not gonna listen to Destiny. They're not gonna be like, I was
Yes.
gonna shoot Charlie Kirk, but then Destiny told me not, and now I'm like, no one who follows that man thinks that like he would ever endorse gunning down anyone, outside of like self defense or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Meanwhile, like all these right wingers never have to like be held accountable for saying that black people can't be pilots or shit like
Yeah,
that. Like no one ever bats an eye.
they got like, what actually like they this is also in the news that like has just I'm annoyed that like this is like we don't talk about this anymore. It's just the absolute state. What's his face? Fucking Trump pardoned some dude after he served like 7 days in jail, and he no longer has to pay back like his financial like damages for. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, say again.
There was a guy who's in the news. Trump pardoned him. He did like $1 billion scam, and Trump pardoned him, and now he doesn't have
Oh,
to pay
right.
back the damages. I don't remember.
I mean, which one?
The one from
Like,
2 days ago or whatever. Oh, no, stupid.
I'm joking because he's
Oh,
done so many
he's
awful
done a
people.
lot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a private equity guy, the most recent one. He served like 7 days.
That one. Like, is it really
And then
just
there's the Binance guy recently.
the Binance guy was like also very egregious.
It's just ridiculous. Remember at the beginning of his term when the anti-antis, which is to borrow a term from the Bulwark, were saying that he wasn't going to pardon all the January 6th protesters, whatever.
Oh
Like,
man, dude, everybody saw that coming. Like, whatever.
but we're
That
the
was
ones with TDS.
yeah, we're the ones with TDS. I remember watching on Inauguration Day, Ben Shapiro talking about how only the violent ones would be, non-violent ones would be pardoned, and then when he was going through the pardons the next day, he didn't bring up the fact that the violent ones got pardoned. He just
Yeah,
overlooked that.
they got every single one of them.
One of the things that just like is gonna drive me nuts, and I'm just really annoyed by it. I already see it coming, because Vance did this during the Vance did this on the other election. Did this during his debate with Tim Walz, where he just basically goes like, you know, that was last year. Let's move on from it, right? Like that's what Vance said. That's what no, yeah, that's what JD Vance had said.
Yep.
When
Yep.
that, and when people are going to ask him in the future, like, Shapiro, how did, like, look at all these just egregious things that Donald Trump did. Like, how could you ever endorse this nonsense? And he's just gonna say something along the lines of like, hey, you know, that was last year. That was 4 years ago. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Who cares, bro? What
Yeah.
happened happened. You know, did it go exactly as planned? No.
Or somehow the left is worse. That's always the rationalization.
Yeah. That is the rationalization.
And we're held to the standard of the craziest person on Twitter.
And the entire Republican Party is not held to the standard of Donald J. Trump.
The president.
Yeah. What is shooting at me, dude? Oh, there's someone over there in the wings.
This is the most gun action I've seen so far.
There was a few moments before. I don't really like the gunplay in this game too much, to be honest with you. It's the enemy moves like kind of quick, and you don't really have great scopes. Maybe I'm just terrible. That could also be the case, if we're being honest. I'm not really good at these games. I think that's part of the reason why they're somewhat fun to watch. Just because I'm a little bit. You know, if I was bulldozing. I was thinking about speed. So one of the things that I'm decent at is I'm decent at Dark Souls gameplay, and I was thinking about playing. I've always wanted to do a soul level 1 run of Dark Souls. If you've ever played.
I'm familiar with it.
I was thinking about doing a soul
Never
level
played
1
it.
run of Dark Souls 2 and seeing maybe if people wanted to see that.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd actually be like.
I feel like classic games always have an appeal.
Challenge runs too. Speed runs. I could also speed run. Speed runs are always fun. Greetings, gentlemen. What's going on here? Nerdy Neat. He's a nerdy neat. I like that name. What's going on here? Well, we just gone through talking about the news. The big sort of takeaway that we have gotten from today is a little bit too much has been normalized in the Trump administration, where like, you know, they do these just egregious things and people don't care anymore. Where like I was like, you know, we're just kind of like we're just bombing people in Venice, you know, on these boats without due process, and we don't really, you know. Well, what can you do? Like we don't, we just, it just kind of got really normalized, and we're not really sure. Like, yeah, I don't know really what to do. What is the path forward here? Do we have one, or is it just like the path forward that I had ideally is that we need to have like a we need to have like a we need to bring back like a purpose for this country, because I don't think the left has like a strong purpose anymore.
Hmm.
What, so you think this guy is responsible?
Where we need to go up and we
I,
need to
I
see.
think one of the things that Biden did well, at least early on in his election, was like talking about like the soul of America.
Yeah,
I actually did was a sucker for that kind of stuff. Like truth over lies, unity over division, that stuff. Like that's it's cheesy, it's corny, but like
it works. It's true.
it worked on me.
That's good.
It's just I think it helps center like the decency like aspect.
Do people want decency? I don't know.
No.
You know what I think?
Joe Biden tried.
I think people want decency, but they want someone who feels authentic. And unfortunately, Trump both feels authentic, and to be fair, he mostly is authentic. He's authentically garbage, but he's authentic. When he called
Yeah,
Tim
he's
Walz the
authentic.
R word, that's authentic Trump. That's Trump right there. That's Trump and Trump.
He's an authentic asshole. Yes.
Authentically garbage. Outrage burnout is designed by neuroplasticity. Yeah, outrage. It's Steve Bannon has his own phrase for that. It's called flooding the zone. If you just have too much stuff to get outraged on, like your brain can't possibly, you just can't keep up with like all the stuff you need to worry about. Like, oh, there's this and that and the other.
It's like stepping on 100 needles at once versus one.
Yeah, it's a good analogy actually. I don't know if you came up with it, but that's
No, I've heard it somewhere.
fair enough. We definitely have an outrage burnout issue in this country. Unfortunately, like, it's also just like social media is like, there's a lot of problems in this country. I think we need to have like a real, you know, I really like the X update, obviously, where you get to see where people are from, and you know, they need to do more of that. The next one they need to do is they need to show us like how many people are like using third-party tools in order to post. Like that would be like super fucking interesting to see. There's a lot of things that people are saying, like posting, and I'd love to see if they're getting it through like chat through an API, like ChatGPT. It's like you can see where the API is coming from. So I think it's really. You're not. By the way, microphone volume should be trimmed. One person is very quiet, the other is screaming. Which one is screaming? Am I screaming? I can turn down my mic. It's easy. Wait there, Rob. Here, let me turn down my mic. I think it's me. Thanks for letting me know. This should be better. Let me know if it's the same. Thanks for letting me know, Nerdy. The other guy. You're screaming. Can you turn your microphone down maybe a bit? Or I can actually turn you down a little bit. That's fine. And I'll turn myself back up. There we go. Okay. Oh, I think Rob disconnected. All good. Hey yo, are you here again?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
You're here.
Okay. I'll be quieter.
I turned you down. You can just continue at your normal volume.
Okay.
I got myself into a pickle. Even the game is louder than me? That's crazy. Let me up myself. Thanks for letting me know. Now it should be better. I'll even maybe make myself even more. Thanks for letting me know, Chief. Unless you're trolling me, in which case fuck you. I'm kidding. Oh boy. This autosave kinda cooked me. Yeah, this autosave cooked me really hard. Okay, yeah, this is not good.
Oh, was it a bad point?
Yeah, they autosaved me like I took a lot of damage and it autosaved me in like a really terrible spot. So we'll just load back one. 2 minutes prior.
Oh, you said much better.
Awesome. Glad to hear. It's good to hear. Or I'm good to hear, I guess.
See what else is in the news.
There has to be a lot. They're trying to flood the zone, right? Man. It is going to be very interesting, though, when, like, Trump passes and the next administration comes up. I feel like people are going to, like, talk about it like a dream. People are going to go up to Pete Hex and say, like, remember when you were bombing those Venezuelans? What? I don't remember that. Since when? What? The left and all their nonsense telling me I'm bombing Venezuela. When did that happen? I don't remember that. Like, you know it's gonna happen.
Dude, yeah, all the people that got mad at the Democrats, like, statement about illegal orders, they can go fuck themselves. Like, they're so intellectually dishonest.
Yeah.
All the statement was don't do an illegal order.
Don't follow a illegal order. They got very mad. Man, I got very pained to ask.
That's like. So I don't know if you've heard the anti term before, but that's what like the bulwark guys talk about a lot. And it's like, I'm not for Trump, but I'm not against Trump on a lot of these issues. And this is a good example. Like they can't just admit that the liberals are right on this one.
Yeah.
And you effectively are just running cover for Trump, and it's so dumb. It's like pseudo intellectualism.
It's painful to watch.
Or like denying the fact that he's not selling out Ukraine. Or is another example. Putting out the red carpet for Putin. Can you imagine if Obama did that?
We're way past that. Can you imagine if Obama did that kind of argument, man?
Yeah. Ben Shapiro would literally explode.
It sure would have exploded like twice by now, dude. He's buying he's buying private companies and just integrating them into the U.S. stock, he's buying private companies like socialist style.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god, yeah. Can you imagine if Biden did any of that? They would lose.
how about if he said he was declaring
minds.
war on Chicago? Like,
yeah. And then yeah, like if Biden had flirted with invading Greenland, they would have talked about dementia.
that's like so. He even said in his State of the Union, one way or the other. Like, that's basically a call for war. And MAGA was just like, what a meme. That's the thing about it. He's got this weird thing where he's just got this meme magic that just unites everyone. Because, like, anytime you like what he says, he's being 100% truthful. And anytime you hate it, he's just memeing, dude. Don't even, like, what are we even talking about? Who cares? It's actually, like, I don't know how to, there's, like, no way to, like, deal with it.
I think he gets away with it because the supposedly intellectual right.
What I'm told is
the ones who are supposed to be. they're not doing their job.
No, shockingly, Shapiro like even used to do it. Like he said famously in 2016 he wouldn't vote for Trump because he was below the standards, below the office.
Yeah.
But even like even Chris Christie, who like roasted him, refused to endorse. You would think this would be an easy endorse for Harris, but it just wasn't apparently. And it's really tough to. Only Dick Cheney had the nuts to vote for Harris. And his daughter.
Yeah.
Which is like pathetic because Dick Cheney's supposed to be the worst. He is pretty terrible.
Jeff Duncan is an interesting case study. For Georgia governor.
Yeah.
As a Democrat, flipping switch teams.
No, he's a Democrat. There's not. Is there a lot of these? Yeah.
Well, he was lieutenant governor under Brian Kemp during the administration.
My game is crashing.
And he endorsed her, and he just switched parties. He's running for governor, and it may be a tough primary for him, but if he pulls it off,
that would be legendary.
he could help. He could win the governorship, I think. He'll have a lot of ground appeal.
Nerdy Need says, I'm finishing All Wars Are Bankers Wars by paper by Michael Riviero. Controlled Chaos. It's all a cover up for something going on in the dark. It's interesting. Do you believe that? Like, All Wars Are I don't know. It's a bit... my game is crashing. Great. I don't know. I've never been into that kind of conspiracy stuff, but who knows? I'm very curious to hear what... Alt F4 is not working. It's not. And neither is Task Manager. It's really unfortunately. Okay, well.
You're crashing?
Yeah, I mean, it's already crashed. Unfortunately. It's also making this annoying shooting sound.
Did you autosave at least? Before?
Not too far away. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried that I can't fix this without restarting my computer. Yeah. Let me try, how long have we been going for? We've not been going that long. We've been going for an hour, but I wanted to go longer than that. Rip. It's basically just ripped, dude. Well, first and second U.S. banks were not conspiracies. Fed is the third U.S. bank.
Friday.
I'd have to look that up. What were you saying?
Trump reportedly gave Venezuela's Maduro a deadline of Friday to leave Venezuela with his family, per Reuters.
I'm sure he's not. I'm sure that's gonna actually happen. Okay. My computer has crashed, unfortunately, so I think I'm going to, I'll have to restart it. Maybe we'll just call this stream a little early. I think we've run out of things to talk about anyway.
Okay.
So, okay. Not that I wanted to go out, but it's
All
fine.
right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back, I think Wednesday we said we're going to do this again?
All right.
Is that what you said? You're down?
Yeah, Vince, I think.
Vince. Okay, perfect. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks, guys, for watching. And joining us, we'll hopefully not have anything else to talk about, but we probably will.